everyone.
We're ready to get sick.
Today we're doing something a little bit different. We are on our way to get our second COVID vaccine shot. And we thought it might be an interesting idea to kind of take you guys along with us. And not just while we get our shot, but then we're also going to take you along the whole process. We've spoken to different people who have had their shots, and we've heard a lot of different things. You know, some people don't have any reaction at all. Other people say they start feeling sick within like half an hour of getting the vaccine. Other people say, yeah, they were fine for about 12 hours or 24 hours, and then they got sick. You know, some people say it lasts for about 24 hours. It's just, we've heard all over the board of, you know, the different side effects people are having, the different ways it makes them feel, and the different time frames in which that happens. So, because Steve and I are both getting our second shot together, we thought that we would take you along the whole process, including the 24 to 48 hours after the shot, and just kind of see how each of us is feeling, and how long it takes, and so on. So,
well, thankfully this is Friday at noon that we're getting it done, so if we happen to feel a little icky, it's going to be over the weekend, and we'll have 2 days of recuperation before we have to go back to work.
Right.
So I think this is going to be a good opportunity. We didn't really have any, I wouldn't say any sort of reaction to the first dose. I mean, we actually went out to lunch and felt just fine. So.
Well, the shot site, my arm, where they actually gave me the shot for the first one, the first day it was a little bit sore. The second day and the third day, it was really sore for me. Like, to the point where if I moved my arm, it was like, oh, like it was really sore. And then about by day 4, it started to get better. But Steve didn't really even have soreness or anything after the first one.
I mean, at the injection site, sure, a little bit, but it wasn't anything that, for the most part, I even noticed, unless I raised my shoulder up high or I pressed on it or something like that. It wasn't anything. So, who knows? Maybe we'll have a sticky reaction. Maybe we will get out scot-free.
Yeah.
But you're going to find out with us.
Yeah. And we will do our best to kind of help timestamp things for you. So our shot appointment is at 12:30 today. And we're on our way now.
You're on our way.
Yeah.
Driving through Disney, because that's where we live.
Yes. All right. We decided not to film while we were inside Publix getting our vaccinations.
Yeah.
But you see Steve's arm.
Wait.
Oh, wait. What a goober. I have a nice Publix Band-Aid on my arm as well. I opted to go first because I'm that type of person. I'd rather just get it over and done with and just be finished.
And I'd rather watch her suffer in pain while I snicker and smile at her.
It was not painful.
Oh.
There was no pain at all. It felt like a little poke and that was it. I did at one point, while we were waiting, we only had to wait 15 minutes afterwards this time, where the first time I had to wait half an hour because I've had reactions to medication before, so they wanted us to wait 30 minutes the first time. This time was only 15 minutes, and the lady that was actually checking us in said that she was told we only had to wait 5 minutes, but we went ahead and opted for the 15 minutes just to make sure everything was good. I did at one point feel like I was getting ready to have a little bit of a panic attack, but I don't think that had anything to really do directly with the shot. I think that was just me personally. I have a history of I have a history of panic attacks, and I think I was just thinking a little bit too much about it. But it never really came to fruition. I didn't actually have the panic attack. It was just a little feeling, you know.
A little bit of noise.
Yep. So it's about 20 after 1 now. Our appointment was at 12:30. We went and did a little bit of grocery shopping afterwards to get some subs for lunch and stuff to make chicken and dumplings for dinner, just in case we aren't feeling well. Yeah, but it was a pretty easy process. It was a pretty fast process. What do you think, Steve?
Yep, little poke. little bit of messenger RNA in our shoulders. We'll see what happens later. We expect it to be maybe a few hours before something really starts to feel a little sticky, but could be 12 hours, who knows?
Or maybe not at all, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And we forgot to tell you guys earlier, we got the Moderna shot. That is the one that we have. So that's where we are right now. We will continue to keep you guys updated if we start to have any reactions or anything like that.
Here we are, check-in number 1. It is 3:45. We had our shot at about 12:45. How do you feel?
So far, so good. My arm is a little sore.
You got a little chicken wing there?
Yeah, it's a little sore. I can feel it. The muscle is
Got a little,
yeah.
Somebody jabbed her. Somebody jabbed her.
Yeah, other than that, I'm feeling all right. Other than just a little sore arm so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about you?
I'm feeling a little tired, but maybe that's because I had a sandwich and I've been sitting on the couch.
Yes, we did just have lunch.
Other than that, don't feel anything, so who knows? Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's something. Maybe it's going to be in like 5 minutes and all of a sudden, all of a sudden, kazoink, we're done. But overall, now, feel good. Nothing yet, right? I mean, most people have some kind of sticky reaction to it, so maybe it's just taking a little bit of time, but so far, nothing eventful.
Yeah, we have talked to a couple people that said they didn't start feeling sick until like 12 hours later, so, we'll see.
Ooh.
The pharmacist did tell us, as far as the arm goes, to keep moving it around, don't baby it, because if you baby it, that's going to make it hurt more. So of course I'm like doing this constantly, and my arm is the one that's sore and his isn't, and he's just constantly, like acting regular.
Constantly chicken winging out here. I don't feel anything.
Oh, I do. I
don't feel anything.
Mostly when I raise my arm.
Maybe it's because my entire left side is numb. Maybe that's it. Is that supposed to be like your entire left side, or maybe that?
Yeah, that means you might be having a stroke.
Oh. Well. Maybe give it a few more hours and see if it's going to punch us in the face and something like that. Yeah. What are you doing upstairs?
I'm having a Harry Potter marathon that I actually started earlier in the week. And then once that's done, I'm going to figure out what my next marathon is going to be. Because that's what I plan on doing all weekend, watching movies.
Running marathons?
Yes,
oh,
movie marathons.
Watching marathons. No, marathoning movies. You're not going to actually watch like some people run a marathon.
No. That would be boring.
Okay, maybe I got confused there.
Okay. This one likes like the documentaries.
Yes. I like to learn things about stuff. It's kind of like we're just like waiting to get sick. Like, we're going to get sick. We're going to go. We go, I wonder what it's going to feel like. It's like we're anticipating like this is a ride. Like we're in line for a ride or something.
See, but maybe that's like our plan. It's like if we expect it, then it won't happen. Right?
Yeah, but if we feel fine, we're like, well, we could go out to dinner all of a sudden, right? As we walk in the restaurant, across the threshold, we go, bleh.
Yep.
All right, let's get sick or let's don't. Ahoy, mateys. Is that what you say when you get a vaccine? Ahoy, mateys? I don't think so. Check-in number 2. Here we are.
Dose.
We're not feeling too much. I was going to make a dumb joke there, but I shouldn't.
We've had our dinner. It's about 9 o'clock now. We've just been kind of lazy, right?
Yeah.
Nothing really new to report.
No. Still kind of waiting with bated breath. Is that a pun? With bated breath? With feverish anticipation. Ooh.
I don't like that word.
It's just waiting. Can't wait to get sick.
I actually, probably just within the last half hour, have started to feel like I could be getting a headache. It's like kind of right around here, around my eyes. But it's very, very, very slight.
You think it was too much chicken and dumplings?
It might have been too much chicken and dumplings.
Yeah. I was sweating from eating it because I put too much pepper in it, which is a good thing.
But you sweat from breathing, so.
Well, I'm sweating right now after a fresh shower. So, well, I think all is well. I was reading this afternoon about how long it might take if we're going to feel anything, and it said maybe 12 to 24 hours. So the 12-hour mark is going to be this
1
morning,
a.m.
Saturday morning. So hopefully we don't get hit overnight, but if we do, then that's okay.
Yeah. Well, I've got Tylenol and Advil by the bedside, as well as the thermometer. I am ready. Got some nice washcloths that we can wet in case we get a little sweaty and hot. Put it on the forehead.
We got a fan in the bedroom to cool us off if we get feverish. So I think we are set. I guess all is well until we get elbowed in the chops. Later on.
I'm curious to see if we do get sick, who gets sick first. My guess is it'll be me.
Oh, so we've got a competition going on here? Who doesn't get sick first? All right. Well, I've got my herbal tea over here. What do you have?
I have my iced tea upstairs.
Ooh, okay.
He's going the hot route, I'm going the cold.
Yes. I'm going with some herbal essence in my core so I can harness my chi and fight off the foreign invaders. All right. Chicken 2, done?
Done.
We out.
We out.
High five. And so it begins. Chicken number 4. It is 10 till 8 on Saturday. We didn't do a check-in last night because there was nothing eventful. We just kind of watched movies. But I think overnight is when I started to kind of feel bad. Approximately 12 hours after everything, after the shot yesterday, I started to feel some symptoms. So I think we both woke up feeling a little sticky.
Yeah, I had a slight headache most of the night, just like right behind my eyes. Just kind of, I feel like you feel right before you get sick, like when you're first starting to get sick, like you just kind of feel, just like crappy. A little bit of a headache, maybe like stiff, like my body just kind of feels stiff. My arm where we got the shot hurts pretty bad.
Yeah, it feels like you got somebody punched you with a knuckle right on the side. Like for me yesterday it didn't hurt, but now I can actually feel like it's kind of swollen. My body is now throwing a fit.
Yeah, so we decided to come out front and record this morning because it feels really nice outside.
Yeah,
it's nice and cool. It's I feel hot inside the house, and I don't know if that's this or.
Well, we checked and neither of us have a temperature, but.
Well, we have a temperature. We just don't have a fever.
Yes. We have. Yes, our temperature is actually less than 72 degrees. We're emotionless people.
It's normal.
Yeah, it's normal. I started to feel about 3 o'clock in the morning, almost hungover. Like I've got a hangover headache. For those of you who knows what that feels like. Kind of feels like in my eyes they kind of burn, like I'm sitting in front of a toaster oven or something like that. Like they kind of hurt to have open. Just like a hangover. Like hangovers, you kind of feel like I just want to close my eyes. That's the way it feels.
Yeah.
And not any, joint pain for me, but I can feel the fatigue.
And tell them about your vitals, because you have the thing.
So I've got all kinds of wearables. That's a wearable watch. This is a wearable ring. And normally at night, so this is pretty good at this ring at taking my heart rate and heart rate variability, and then so does this watch. And from approximately 12 hours after the shot, at about 1:30 this morning, My resting heart rate was somewhere around 56, and since then it's gone up the entire time, to the point when I woke up this morning, my heart rate was like 83, like I just walked up a flight of stairs. So that may be an indication that pardon me, that there's something foreign in my body and it doesn't like it.
No.
You know, if it doesn't get any more severe than this, then I think it'll be just kind of a mild annoyance and so forth. But, I mean, we both clearly feel the same and feel like, yeah, we're sick.
I just want to go back to sleep. That's how I feel. Like yeah. I just want to, like, my eyes don't want to stay open, and I just want to go lay back in bed and just...
Same. I'm going to watch some movies today.
Yeah.
Try to take some naps with some dogs. Yeah, we've got one errand to run. We are out of toilet paper. So we got to go to Publix and get some toilet paper. That'll be interesting. The driving probably not so much, but walking around and getting the toilet paper,
it's going to be a quick trip, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that's going to be a chore. And I'm making you go with me so that you can
suffer with you.
Suffer together. Mm-hmm. Together.
Because that's how we like it, together.
Yeah. Well, we got our shots at like 3 minutes apart.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that means, I guess, that my symptoms will subside 3 minutes after yours. I don't know. Okay, so we'll get a little breakfast, lay around a little bit. We might check in about lunchtime, give you an update on what it feels like, if it feels better, if it feels worse. Whether we won the lottery. All right, we're gonna go do a little bit of probably not much, and we'll check in a little bit later.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Ah, ow, that hurts. Look at that. So much power. This person.
Let's see if I can.
Don't you know that I'm fragile right now? Check-in number 5. Is that what this is?
I think so.
Check-in number 5. Decidedly a little bit less super duper than this morning. I have zero energy, a burning headache, my eyes burn. I don't have any joint aches or anything like that, but I've got less than zero energy. I just woke up from a nap and I couldn't possibly stay awake for, I don't know how long it was, 2 hours or something. I felt like I was a concrete block. I couldn't wake up.
Yeah, and it's not even 1 o'clock yet. So, and we got up at what? I guess it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I have a headache, like a constant headache, kind of behind my eyes still. My body aches, and I have zero energy, but I'm not sleepy. So I'm not tired. I'm just severely lacking energy.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to, I don't know, do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to take Missy or one of our little dogs on a walk because I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it. My shoulder's still quite sore. Your shoulder's sore?
Yeah.
Still? Yeah.
It feels like I've got a huge lump on it. It doesn't feel like it when you touch it, but it's
swollen and tight.
Yeah, it's tight. That's a good word. It's like this whole area right here is really tight.
Yeah.
And it is warm.
Yeah, a little bit.
But neither one of us have a fever still. You know, we continue to check our temperature. We haven't had the chills or the sweats like some people have. I haven't had that yet, right? No?
No, just extreme fatigue and a different kind of a headache that burns. My headache burns.
Mine doesn't burn, it just hurts. It feels like my eyeballs are swollen.
Yeah. Mine are kind of itchy, but they're hot. Like, they feel hot. Like, again, like I'm, you know, my face is in front of a broiler. But yet, my temperature is 97.8. So it's weird. it feels very annoying. It hasn't gotten any worse, but I think I've got a full grip on how utterly fatigued I am. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And now that I just woke up from a nap and here I am thinking like, gosh, I could probably turn on a movie and take another nap. Jeez.
Yeah, hey, do it. You know, do it. We purposely did not make any plans all weekend, which is weird for us because we're always doing stuff.
Yeah, the weather's beautiful out there.
I know, it would be like such a great weekend to actually be outside. I might actually go outside on the front porch in a little bit and sit on our little swing because just to get outside, you know, to get some fresh air. And because I've been upstairs in the bedroom in the bed watching movies, and Steve's been downstairs on the couch sleeping and watching movies, and so that's about how we are now. I mean, it's not terrible. It could be a lot worse. You know, I'll say that. In fact, I kind of thought it would be a lot worse, and who knows? It's still only been
12 hours since like symptoms have, for me, I think. Since
and it's been like 23 hours since we originally got the shot. So it's possible we could still have more side effects. But if we don't, then, you know, this isn't terrible. It's just a lazy weekend, basically, of just feeling blah. Yeah,
I can't imagine what some people who actually got COVID, you know, some people have described it and they said that they thought they were going to die. Like it hurt so bad and they felt so tired and they burned inside and felt like, you know, somebody was standing on their chest. We have just mild symptoms and we're down for the count, you know?
Because my whole body aches, I have that tightness feeling in my chest like you would. But I really think that's just because it's just body aches. You know, it's not like, I don't feel like I'm having trouble breathing or anything like that. It's just like, my whole body feels like it's this, just like tense.
Yeah. Yeah. Mixed with just full circle fatigue, you know?
And this darn headache that, well, I'm going to say this darn headache that won't go away, but that's probably partially my fault because I haven't taken anything for it. But I think I'm about ready to take a Tylenol or an Advil or something because it's getting to be pretty annoying.
Yeah, if we feel the same tonight, I think I might have a difficult time going to sleep because I was asleep on the couch.
Especially if you sleep all day.
I know. I'll be up until who knows when.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm about ready to go take a Tylenol and have some water, and
I'm exhausted from this check-in. Jeez.
Sitting here is just so tiring.
God, the work. All right.
Let's go.
Check-in number 5. Done. We'll see you maybe a little bit later. That sucks. Hello. Check-in number.
Is it 6?
I don't know.
6?
I don't know. My face hurts. 6.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is now 5:45.
We just ordered Uber Eats for dinner because neither one of us feel like driving anywhere.
Oh no. That would be Wreck City, I am sure. Yeah,
we had a nap and I actually feel a little bit better. I don't feel better, but I feel better than I was. If that makes sense. I still don't feel 100%, but my headache is pretty much gone. And my body still aches a little bit, but at this moment right now, I feel like I'm getting better. How about you?
I'm worse. I feel terrible. My headache's the same, but it feels different. It was burning, you know, like I was standing in front of the toaster oven, but now it feels sharp. Almost like it's electric or something. My eyes still feel like when you have a cold, you know, I don't know how you describe it.
Puffy, swollen?
Yeah, or itchy eyes or something like that. That's the way it feels. My neck all the way down to my lower back is stiff. So my body's not used to laying down for a long period of time. But the fatigue is still just enormous. Like, I can't do anything. It's just not letting up for me.
I still don't have a fever.
Now, we took my temperature once and it was 99.5, which is a smidge high, but then we took it 5 seconds later and it was 98.7 or something like that, which is a little... My temperature is usually with the, the little sensor gun, something like 97.7 or something like that. So it's still...
So it's maybe a low grade fever for you.
Yeah, it's a couple degrees higher, 1 to 2 degrees higher. I don't feel hot, but I feel like there's just internal, like, inflammation all over the place. So, yay Saturday, yay vaccine.
I know. We decided to come out on the back porch now, just so we could get a little bit of fresh air.
The breeze is great.
Yeah, it is a beautiful day out. It really is.
It's a shame we missed all of it.
I know. Steve, what were you saying earlier? You wish you could go in the pool or go on a bike ride or something.
Oh yeah, I'm a busybody. I don't watch marathons of movies or TV shows.
I do.
I was...
I'm loving it.
2 or 3 this afternoon, right? I was like, God, I'm just bored. Like, I'm just sitting around. I want to go on a bike ride. I want to go somewhere. I want to, interact. I want to get out. I want to take a walk. And I can't do any of that because I got zero energy.
I did wake up from my nap super sweaty. I will say that.
Yeah, you mentioned
so
it.
maybe that's what happened. Maybe whatever I was feeling, I kind of sweated out.
Maybe it broke.
Yeah.
You didn't really have a fever, but...
Yeah, I know, but I was like, and I don't sweat, but my whole chest was just wet.
You don't sweat even if it's 110 degrees outside.
Yeah, I don't sweat easily at all, and I woke up with like just all up here, just sweaty.
I'm surprised I am not sweating, because I sweat breathing, sitting, eating, thinking.
That's true.
Sleeping. I sweat in a cold shower. I mean, like...
Yeah.
So, alright, check-in number 6. I think we're going to do one more check-in later. Hopefully things will get better. Or the Tylenol that I took will kick in and stop this headache and backache.
Hopefully our food gets here soon.
Yes,
Ready?
I am hungry and I don't know if I got the energy to eat it.
I do. Good morning. It is
check-in number 7.
Our final check-in.
Yeah, we didn't do a check-in last night because I think we were tired and pretty much, well, I'll let you tell how you felt and then I'll tell how I felt and then we'll tell how we feel right now.
I was pretty tired last night, still no energy. I think last night I was starting to feel better. But in all honesty, all I wanted to do was just lay in bed and watch movies. So we ordered some dinner and we ate, and then it was just kind of lazy town. So, so I had started to feel better, but I still wasn't 100%. My headache was gone by dinner time. I was still a little achy and still lacked energy. But other than that, I never had a fever. I never got chills. I did wake up sweating that one morning. But other than that, I mean, that's how I felt. How about you, Stephen?
Yesterday afternoon at about 4 o'clock, I felt awful. I remember that in check-in number 6, I said that I felt awful and just kept feeling terrible for the better part of the evening. I just felt lethargic. The headache and the aches kind of started to go away. I took some Tylenol and that helped kind of take the sting off of it, but you could still feel like somebody's trying to squeeze my skull. But then after a while, I think after I ate, The Tylenol was in full effect. I was watching a docuseries. Probably somewhere around 8 or 9 o'clock, I started to feel actually like I was on the downslide of it, and then went to bed at 10:25 or something like that, which is fairly extraordinary. I think you can verify.
Yeah, that's early for Steve. He usually doesn't go to bed before midnight, usually. And then, what time did you wake up this morning?
Almost 9:30, which is
so he
also...
slept for 11 hours.
I usually sleep 6 or 7 hours a day. That's about it. So sleeping 10, 11 hours is very extraordinary.
Yeah.
But this morning, I actually feel probably like 90-95%. I've got the slightest touch of a lingering headache, but that I can ignore that. There maybe is a little bit of fatigue, but that's because I haven't had any coffee yet. So, but other than that, I think it's probably worked its course. So,
yeah. As you can see, we're sitting on our front porch right now, in our little egg swings, and
beautiful weather.
Yeah, it's another beautiful morning.
Almost nary a cloud in the sky. Couple over there. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to today, to getting up and around and maybe doing something, which is my normal speed, to actually be sort of almost never sitting down. So
believe me, this was a very welcome weekend for me, because Steve always has us on the go all the time, and I like to just be lazy sometimes. So it was nice. It was nice to not go anywhere or do anything all weekend.
We hope that you have enjoyed watching us get sick, just like you enjoy watching us eat. Overall,
hey,
I think,
this is us.
Yeah, just come along for the ride. So if you go and get your second shot, you'll probably need to take at least the next day off, and maybe the second day. We were lucky that we did it on a Friday, so we had the entire weekend. But some people may not experience anything. We have some friends who just said, I got a headache, and that was about it. And they just, soldiered on. Other people were kind of down for the count, even worse than we were. So just kind of an individual thing. But overall, not too bad. It forced us to kind of be slow for a little bit, which I think was...
I think that was a good thing.
Yeah, good and necessary. So, I think that's going to be a COVID wrap.
A COVID wrap?
We're going to wrap this COVID up. And now we can go to Disney here maybe in some weeks without a mask on.
Yes. So if you're not already subscribed, guys, please do so. If you like this video, watch some of our other videos too, because everyone is different than the next. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching us being sick. And comment below and let us know if you've had your both of your vaccinations, and if so, if you got sick, how'd you feel?
Yeah, what'd you feel like?
So we really like to know. But yeah, so guys, until next time, we will see you real soon. Bye.
On to Sunday.